But let's get right to it. I'll tell you all about how I done it. I've had them here for about a month now. I only have them to water the garden and to water my chickens, because watering the chickens, having to come here and water them every day isn't no fun. But I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around and kind of start giving you a rundown. If there's anything that I don't cover, or y'all are confused about, or anything like that, just comment and let me know, and I can either I'll comment back, or I'll make another video on specifically that one thing. But I'm gonna flip the camera around and get started on it. So the gutter was given to me by a coworker. I got the gutter guard, which is just a thin thing that goes over the gutter. I got it from Lowe's, super cheap. It was like $3 a piece, I think, for like a 2-foot section. I think I had to buy 2 or 3 of them to cover this. I did cut off a little section and stick it in this piece, which I'll get to in a second. So the downspout I actually got from Lowe's as well. This here is called a leaf eater. Got it from Lowe's. And like I said, there's a metal piece that goes in here. If y'all have never done gutters, I've never done gutters ever, and I've done this myself. So it's simple. I know it should have been level, but it works. It works fine. The cap here I had to get at Lowe's. It matched. It's like a 5-inch cap. They make 4 and 5-inch. But anyways, I'm not gonna get too into detail, so I don't want this video to be too long. But the cap here, I got from Lowe's. I actually shot some rivets in here. Never done riveting before. Done it myself. Super easy. Got it all hooked together. Made it once I lined the barrels up, which I'll tell you about in a minute. Then I cut my hole. After I got my barrels leveled and lined up, then I measured all this out and figured out where that was going to go before I cut my hole. I didn't cut any holes until I knew where they were going and how they were sitting and everything. So first thing I did was get my bricks. Got my bricks, set them out. Got the ground as level as I could get. 2 2x6s treated from Lowe's as well. Once I put them on there, then I set my barrels on there, got them all lined up where I wanted them. Then, like I said, I put my downspout down and measured where I wanted my hole at. Cut my hole out. Now, I did take a piece of the gutter guard up here and cut it just big enough to fit inside of this leaf eater here that I got from Lowe's. The leaf eater has like a filter thing in it, but I cut a piece of that because it just gives it more of a filter to keep the leaves and debris and whatever out. And then I also got these bags here off of Amazon. These bags were like 3 of them for like $8, I think, on Amazon. Super, super thin. So what I'll do, say once a month, I'll come out here and pull. It's probably about time to do it. Come out here and pull this off and clean that bag out and put it back in there. It's gonna be simple. It's not gonna be hard to clean out. This here is an overflow, which is called a bush head fitting. Order those on Amazon as well, and I'll put a link in the description for everything that I've ordered off of Amazon. Bush head fitting here, and here on each barrel. The barrels are 65-gallon pickle barrels that I bought from a local guy here locally. PVC all came from Lowe's as well. I put 2 shutoff valves. Oh, and don't get the blue barrels that you see that have the bung holes. You want to be able to take this whole top off and climb down inside there, because there's going to be a a nut on the back side of these bush head fittings that you're going to have to screw. You're going to drill a hole for the bush head fitting, put it in there, and you want a nut that's going to, or you're going to have a nut on there that's going to screw on the inside. Well, if you have the ones with the bung holes, you can't get to the inside of that barrel, so it makes it tough. These pickle barrels are way, way better. All right, anyways, long story short, let's go ahead and finish up. So I put 2 shutoff valves between each barrel. That way, if, like, say I had to do maintenance on this barrel, I could shut the shutoff valve off, do the maintenance on that. That way I don't have to drain all 3 barrels. Because what happens, the water flows into here, into this first barrel, comes down. Well, that water's not just going to fill that barrel up without flowing into this pipe, right? So all 3 going to fill up basically at the same time is what's going to happen. So when they all 3 fill up, you know what I mean, and they get full, you do want this, come back over here to this bush head fitting. This is an overflow valve, right? So once they fill up, you want to be able to overflow, have a spot to overflow. The other 2 that you see at the top on each of those barrels are vents, basically, because when the water starts filling up, that air's got to escape somewhere. So the air will escape out of those 2 vents on the top of those 2 barrels. This one, like I said, that'll be an overflow, so that'll be a vent for it. As you come on down, so the PVC all got from Lowe's. I used, I think it's a 3/4 inch PVC, 3/4 inch bush head fittings. The bush head fittings are the 3 that's, like I said, on the bottom of the barrels. At the end here, you've got a spigot. Got it from Lowe's as well. I'm not a plumber. I'm not a, I don't do gutters. I've never done gutters for my life. Never done any of this, and I was able to do it. So anybody could really do this. It's going to be simple. So here at the end, I put a spigot on there, and I didn't want this. I want the spigot. It's just literally a quarter of a turn, and it opens up. And I put the spigot here to where I can fill up my water jugs, take them to my garden here to water my garden. Later on, I will add a pump and a timer, and the pump will actually be ran off of solar. I'm gonna put a solar panel up here on the roof, battery probably inside the little chicken house here. Chicken house we'll get to another day, but right now today's just gonna be about the rain barrels. But I did put a water hose here that runs down here. That way the more gravity, the lower it is, the faster the water is gonna flow, so that I get down the hill. This is all going downhill. Get down the hill, and I take those down there, put them on the back of my buggy, come up here and water the garden. Later on, when I add my pump, I'm gonna bury a line. It's gonna all be connected together, and I will run a line all the way up here and to each one of my planter boxes, and have it on a timer where it'll be watered every day from the rain barrels. And if you come on around, you see that pipe that goes into the chicken coop. If you come on around, and the worst part about chickens, and like I said, we'll get to the chickens another day. The worst part about chickens is watering them. Everybody knows that. You have to come out here every day and water these chickens. And our water is way up there at the house. So the worst part, I'm sorry, is watering the chickens. So I got these automatic watering cups. Hey y'all, sorry about cutting the video short. We will do the watering cups on a separate video one day in the near future. Please like and subscribe, and thank y'all for watching.